Hello everyone, welcome to another day in the car. I'm Jules, and I just watched AV Watchmen, United We Stand. I watched it a couple times to make sure I was seeing what I thought I was seeing, and you guys, it does not look good at all. Remember the story that Trezell gave about what happened supposedly on December 21st, 2020, he stated that Orson and Orrin, the toddler boys, were in the backyard playing with chalk on the patio, and he went outside and he was throwing firewood over the fence because he was going to make a fire because it was cold, and that his wife was indoors wrapping presents, and that's why the little babies were outside in the cold. Well, that footage shows Trezell out there around 4:13, and he goes over to that big gate, not the automatically closing one, but that big one that goes across the driveway that goes to the garage that's in the backyard. And that gate opens up into an empty lot next door. And you can see Trezell going back and forth between just outside the gate in the empty lot and back into his own yard right there next to the fence. And I know from seeing other footage that if you are outside of their yard looking at that gate, to the right hand side there's a pile of like twisted little branches and stuff from like sagebrush, and you know, there's stuff like that in that empty lot. So it's possible that's what he was grabbing and calling firewood. But he wasn't throwing anything over the fence. He was just walking casually back and forth between just outside the fence to just inside the fence. He was doing some bending down and stuff, so, you know, picking it up and putting it down maybe. Also interesting to note that that is also the area where the FBI dug those weird holes into the yard looking for evidence. So I'm not sure what they were looking for or anything, but they did confirm the boys are not in that backyard, and there hasn't been an arrest yet, so obviously there's no evidence of something happening there in that backyard. And Trezell was seen doing that activity over there by that back fence from about 4:13 until around 4:21, when the lights went on outside the house in the backyard and side yard area. And I suppose that's the point when he went inside, because I didn't see him over by the fence anymore. How did it go? He went in the house, saw the boys, came back out of the house, didn't see the boys, or something like that. Anyway, he went in the house sometime around 4:21, and at 4:28, the front lights went on. And I don't know what set that off either. Didn't see anything, but also did not see any kids appearing in the front yard area or over on that street.
Came back outside and I started searching my backyard. I searched the whole thing. I realized that I left the gate open, and I panicked, came inside the house, searched the house, me and my wife. Once that didn't pan out, I got in the van. So then I came home and I told my wife we need to call the cops. It's getting dark and I need help. We gotta get going. So I called the cops. Cops came.
I don't want you guys thinking we didn't try. We actually looked before we called the police.
Yes. The neighbors went out here.
We were looking.
We were looking.
Did not see any kids in the backyard. The fence, when the lights are all on, it's sort of see-through. You can see movement, but we didn't see any. It showed that the parents did not go in the backyard looking for the children. They did not go into the side yard looking for the children. When he came out of the house, he went straight into the van, going in through the passenger side, did not look around the front yard for the kids, didn't look under the van or anything like that. He just went straight in the van and did that little drive. When he came back, he was going kind of fast, and then he pulled in, and he got out of the driver's side of the van and walked over to that area by the tree where he just stood there, as we all saw, for like 13 minutes waiting for the police. And never did Jacqueline make an appearance outside of the house prior to the police coming. She wasn't looking outside. She wasn't looking in the front yard. This story is not adding up. And I am very concerned, and the fella from AV Watchman United We Stand has said that he's going to go to Bakersfield and check out where they moved from, and I hope he can get some answers, because it does not look like those boys were in California City. I hope I'm wrong, but it's not looking good at all. Please comment and let me know what you think. Thank you for watching Another Day in the Car with Julez.